This may be one of the easiest times to wholesale real estate and to get your very first wholesale deal or continuing on getting wholesale deals. In today's real estate market, we're becoming more into an equal buyers and sellers market. Some people are calling it a buyer's market. I wouldn't say that. I think we're becoming more into a normal market pre-pandemic, right? Because post-pandemic, of course, it was a seller's market. Somebody could put their property on market and it can sell that same day at a high price. And for some wholesalers, especially beginner wholesalers, they couldn't fathom wholesaling a deal at a certain price, especially if it's on market or at a certain price, right? Because the seller can just put it on the market and it can sell. Today, I think it's a great time for a lot of beginner wholesalers to start wholesaling MLS properties or properties that are listed online because the market is more equal between buyers and sellers. A lot of beginners can't even start wholesaling because you have to pay for postcards or you have to pay for a cold calling dialer or other things to that nature. But on market, it's much cheaper, right? You just contact the agent with your cell phone or you email the agent. And so it really cuts down on costs. Now, there may be a few costs associated with that process, but going this route may be better and cost effective for a lot of beginner wholesalers. And so I'm going to drill into my computer. I'm going to show you all some listings and show you exactly how you should wholesale real estate right now to make money, and the easy method to do it by using the MLS, by using what's listed online. And when I say MLS, I'm talking about websites like Realtor.com, Redfin, Zillow, those websites. And I'm going to show you all my method, how I would tackle wholesaling right now. If you all have any questions, comment down below, like this video, subscribe. And if you all are interested in a platform that shows all MLS listing, you can check out PropStream. I'm going to show you all PropStream too because they have every listing that's listed on these websites also that you can pull down. So if you're interested, check my link down below. All right, so we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Now, there's over 9,385 properties. First thing I would do is I would take away all the new construction because they're not trying to give a discount. And so, wow, that's over 3,000 homes were new construction. Boom. Now I will look at a certain type of home. Let's say I want only a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home or above, right? I can actually do an exact match. So it's only 3 bedrooms. But we're not going to do that for that example. But we actually can do that just to narrow down the list even more. So now we're at 2,100 properties. So we went down from 9,000 to 2,100. And in reality, I would probably do 2 bedrooms or more. But just for this example, we'll just leave it at 3, exactly 3. Now, the next thing I will do is one thing that you can do is sort this by newest to oldest. So I'm going to go newest. And then from there, I'm going to go all the way down. And I'm going to go to the last few pages. And so you got to go really far out because right now we can just check on page 7 is probably what, 7 days on Zillow. So you have to go a couple pages down because we're trying to look for properties that's been listed online for at least 30 days, but especially for wholesaling, maybe 45 days or more. And so we're just going down this list. I wish there was a way I can do it another route, like show oldest to newest, or just do at least 30 days on market. But I'm not sure if you can do that on Zillow. Maybe these other websites you can do that because they say days on Zillow. But that doesn't exactly do what I want to do. Now, we're only at 14 days on market. So there's a lot of properties here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to draw. And I'm just going to do a draw. It doesn't have to be right in Charlotte. Let's just say this area right here, south of Charlotte, and apply. How many properties are in there? Okay, 740. All right, so we're somewhere here. And that's one thing that you all can do. You can draw on these. And so right here, and I'm going to look for like an older property. Okay, we have a price cut right here, but let's see how many days it's been listed. So we're at 21 days right here, and we're on page 7, I believe. My computer is acting slow right now, so you have to excuse it. Price cut, price cut. So you're seeing some price cuts happening here. Um, let's see, let's see, let's see. We're gonna keep on going down. Now I'm going to look for an older property. So 62 days on market. So we're here, we're getting closer. Now this kind of looks like a newer property, so I wouldn't necessarily target it, but you can. Because you never know. So one thing I would do is I would click on the listing. I will see the property. Okay, it needs some updates, probably some paint. Honestly, this is move-in ready, so they may not even want to sell it for any less. And then the next thing I would do is see, okay, it's been over 60 days on the market. It hasn't has a ton of view or a lot of saves. And then I'll go down here. I'll see the last time it was sold. It was sold back in 2001 for 19,000, and this person trying to sell it for 425. Now, one thing about this property that I notice is that usually if they're motivated, you'll see some price cuts. You don't see any price cuts here. So this property I probably wouldn't go after, but you never know. Now with this property, offer them a wholesale price. All fixed up. If a real estate investor can get this property, update the kitchen cabinets, do new paint, maybe new flooring, they could probably sell it for 400. And so that's where you come in and you just offer them, hey, 300,000. Take out 20 to 40% off the market price or the sell price and see what they say. Email the agent. But one thing I would do, I would just go down a little bit more and see if there are properties that looks like it needs updates. This looks updated. It's just been listed for too long. This looks updated. Oh, the color of these walls are too dark. And so that's where the other aspect to searching online goes. You go right here, go to more, and go to keywords. Keywords is TLC, needs work, investor friendly. So let's see if there's any ones that say TLC. Okay, we have some that says TLC. Let's see what the oldest one says. The property, single wide, remains in property with property and needs TLC. So this is a manufactured home. I don't know how manufactured homes sell in North Carolina. This is a townhouse for 169. It needs updates, right? Being sold as is. So those are investor, renovate. So you see all these words. Now this is a property that's been listed for over 230 days. Why is it still here? This is where you can come in and you see the price drops that's been happening. They did sell it recently, but you never know. People may be willing to lose money in this market. So this is where I'll come in and I'll offer them 25% less. It's at 170. Maybe take 30 grand, 40 grand off and offer them 120, 130 and see what they say. And once you get it under contract at 120, you can sell it to a cash buyer at 125, make 5 grand easily, right? And so how do you contact, obviously, the owner? You have to contact the agent because they have an agreement with them. You see, they have their email here. You can just Google search their name and their realty, and you can find their cell number if you want to call them or text them and say, hey, well, I know they bought it for 125. Let's say we can just break even. I can buy it for 125. Start low. In today's market, a house that's been listed for over 230 days, do that, right? And so this is the way you find properties right now. Now on PropStream, you can do that very same thing. So let's say you're in Atlanta, Georgia, and let's say you're looking for certain type of properties that are on the MLS. They have an MLS tab right here, and you do on the market MLS. So you have 15,000 properties, and you can go through those same steps, right? And the good thing about PropStream, they have this AI, and it can kind of tell if it's in disrepair or average, up to excellent repair. And so you can do that, and you can see if they have equity in the property also. So you can do even more on PropStream. So once again, if you're interested in PropStream, check my link down below. But with PropStream, You can do estimated equity. Let's say you go to 30%, right? That's enough where you can offer them 25, 30% less and they'll be willing to sell it possibly. So, and then you can boil it down to 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, whatever it is, you can do that. Or even on the MLS, let's say we go to the MLS. And right here, this is where you can do minimum days on market. I couldn't find that on Zillow. So minimum days on market, let's go 40 days minimum on market. And here you are. This is great. Actually, I haven't even noticed this on PropStream. So once again, if you're interested in PropStream, check it down below. But this is one of the best ways to wholesale properties right now. Contact the agent, offer them a price, send them a pre-approval letter using a hard money lender in your area. And you can wholesale it, get it under contract, make sure there's an assignment clause in the contract that you can sell it over to a cash buyer and find a cash buyer to buy it. All right, you all. Hope you all enjoyed this video on how to get easy wholesale deals right now in today's market using the MLS, using websites like PropStream for a fraction of a cost as compared to cold calling a ton or even direct mail or Google Ads. If you all have any questions, be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll talk to you all later.